So hello and welcome back to another video tutorial by Genome Biotech, and I'm your host Dr. Nitin Wahi. In this video tutorial we would be talking about genetic linkage and gene mapping. The genetic linkage and gene mapping will be dealt with the 2 point genetic linkage, gene mapping, and the 3 point genetic linkage. So what is this 2 point genetic linkage? What is this 3 point genetic linkage? All this has to be studied. हमें 2 point genetic linkage देखना है, हमें 3 point genetic linkage देखना है, हमें ये देखना है ये किस तरीके से होते हैं, कैसे होते हैं और क्या क्या प्रोसेसेस इन्वॉल्व होते हैं 2 point जेनेटिक लिंकेज में और 3 point जेनेटिक लिंकेज में. So how does the process takes place and what is the process that is being involved? So all these has to be looked on. So on the basis of the studies on the garden P was being taken as the model organism. Mendel was obtaining the ratios, and Mendel obtained what the ratio of 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1 in the case of Mendel obtained the ratio of 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1 in the case of the test cross. So when test cross was being considered, Mendel has already obtained the following ratio. In the case of monohybrid cross, there were ratios that were being obtained, and those were both genotypic and phenotypic, that is 3 is to 1 was being obtained, as well as 1 is to 2 is to 1 was being obtained. Okay. Then there were other ratios that were also being obtained, and those ratios in the case of dihybrid cross was 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. We already know all these different types of ratios, as well as 1 is to 1 is to 2 is to 2 is to 2 is to 4 is to 2 is to 2 is to 1 is to 1. So these were the ratios that were being obtained in the case of dihybrid crosses. So these were the different types of ratios that were being obtained. But later on, when the same experiment was being reperformed, see, this one was the ratio that was being obtained in the case of reciprocal cross. In the case of test cross, this ratio was being obtained in the case of test cross. Just a second. Test cross. Now, once the test cross has been performed, then the ratio of 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1 was being obtained, and this ratio of 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1 clearly illustrated the effect of independent assortment. ये जो ratio आया था, ये बताता था कि independent assortment यहाँ पर हो रहा है. Later on, but after the discovery of the independent assortment, it was genes on different non-homologous chromosomes were being distributed into gametes independently from one another. This became the law of independent assortment. So actually independent assortment was applicable for non-homologous chromosomes. जो नॉन होमोलोगस क्रोमोसोम्स थे उनके लिए इंडिपेंडेंट assortment was the key factor that one was present. Okay, now what we have to study is that in today's lecture we have already seen that there is complete linkage which is being observed in the case of male Drosophila and female silk moth. So both male Drosophila and female silk moth undergoes complete linkage. Okay, but when we look here, see, for example, when we look at a combination, and when Morgan has performed the same experiments, then a altered type of ratio was being obtained. The ratios that were being obtained indicated that the parental type was found to be much more. ये जो नए ratios आए हैं, इनसे ये पता चला कि that parental type is found to be much more as compared to the recombinant type. Okay. So parental type was much more than the recombinant type. You can look here that the parental type is found to be 93.6% and the recombinant type is found to be just 6.63%, indicating that the percentage of recombination is quite low. Now, why the percentage of recombination was low, that we have to study. Okay, यही होता है incomplete linkage. What do you mean by incomplete linkage? In the case of incomplete linkage, the linked genes are incompletely dominant over the wild type. In this case, the linked genes are incompletely dominant over the wild type are incompletely linked with regard to each other. Are incompletely linked with regard to each other. Linked with regard to each other. This means that although there is a high probability that the two different types of genes will appear much more together with each other, there is also a probability that the two different types of genes will also appear separated from each other. And the separation of these genes, when it is going to take place, then it will lead to the formation of recombinants. ये क्या बनाएंगे? Recombinants. But Mendel experiments also postulated that the degree of recombination should always be less than 50%. अगर आप degree of recombination की बात करते हैं तो 50% से हमेशा कम ही होनी चाहिए. 50% से ज़्यादा degree of recombination नहीं हो सकती. The degree of recombination cannot be greater than 50%. Okay. So that we have to see. The effect of linkage was first evidenced in the result of the dihybrid cross, which was being performed by Betson and Punnett. When a dihybrid cross was being performed by Betson and Punnett, they obtained a slightly different ratio than which was being obtained by Mendel. Okay, so that is why there was a different ratio, completely different ratio that was being obtained. And this complete ratio indicated that yes, there was a incomplete linkage which was present. When Betson and Punnett crossed up, see this, when Betson and Punnett conducted a cross in the sweet plant involving two different traits. So Betson and Punnett involved two different traits, and for example, the purple flower and the pollen, long pollen, to a strain with red flower and a round pollen. Then what was the ratio that was being obtained? They obtained, for example, this cross was being performed like this: PP LL was being crossed with regard to small p and L. They got the gamete that is referred to as capital P small p. The gamete with that one was being obtained was capital P small p. Here the gamete that was one being obtained was small p small l. Can you tell me which is the type of arrangement in the case of these genes? There are two different types of arrangement that could be present. One is referred to as cis arrangement. Another one could be referred to as trans arrangement. Okay, yes, we know that these are the two different types of genes. One is called as cis, another one is referred to as trans. Okay, so this arrangement is referred to as the cis arrangement. इस arrangement को हम क्या कहते हैं? Cis arrangement कहते हैं. This is called as the cis arrangement. And in this type of a cis arrangement, only the recessive genes, all the recessive genes are present on one side, PP and LL. See this? This is cis arrangement. When one dominant gene is on one side and another dominant gene is on another side, then it is referred to as trans arrangement. So this is also cis. And which type of arrangement is this? This type of arrangement is also a cis arrangement. So you have capital P, you have capital P, you have capital L, you have capital L. So this is also a cis arrangement. When you form gametes, then these gametes are being crossed with regard to each other. When these gametes will be crossed, जब इन gametes को cross कर दिया जाएगा, then they will lead to the formation of capital P, small p, capital L, and small l. But can you tell me the amount of genetic variations that it has? Okay, the amount of genetic variations that it is going to have is like this. Capital P will be present here. Here would be small p, here would be a small l, and here would be a capital L. So again, this is referred to as a cis type of an arrangement. So here, this is the cis type of an arrangement. By ensuring that always pure lines were being taken for experimentation, cis arrangements were being obtained. Okay. Now, when the cross was being made, when the cross was being made, and when the cross was being made, and it produced different types of gamete, then four different types of gametes were being produced. Which were the four different types of gamete? Capital P, capital L was one gamete. Another one was capital P, small l. Third one was small p, capital L. And fourth one was small p, small l. Small p, small l. So these are the four different types of gametes that would be produced. In accordance to Mendelian genetics, in accordance to Mendelian genetics, what should be done? In accordance to the Mendelian genetics, the ratios that should be obtained
And
in the
जल्दी
production of
जल्दी क्लास started है.
these gametes will be referred to as 1:1:1:1. Please kindly ensure that you all are muted in the video. Okay, 1:1:1:1. This is the ratio that is being obtained. Okay, now these are the different types of ratios that have been obtained in the cross. Okay, so this clearly indicate in accordance to Mendelian genetics, but this type of ratio is never being found. There is always an alteration from the Mendelian genetics that we observe. हम जो observation में ratio obtain करते हैं वो इन ratios से बहुत different होते हैं. In actuality, the ratios of the parent will be much more. यानी कि ये parental type ज़्यादा होंगे. That means PL as well as small p and small l will be much more higher. So this would be referred to as the parental type. Parental type. Okay. Another would be referred to as the recombinant type. The ratio of PL as well as small p as well as L will be less. These both will be less. Okay. And these are all high. ये भी ज्यादा है और ये भी ज्यादा है. जब ये दोनों ज्यादा हैं तो ये पेरेंटल टाइप है. जो दोनों कम है वो क्या है? Those are referred to as recombinant type. Recombinant type. These are recombinant types. These are the recombinant types that are being obtained. The ratios of these recombinant type will indicate the ratio. It is the ratio of these recombinant type that is used to tabulate, that is used to calculate the distance between the genes. ये जो recombinant type है, आप इन्हीं का जो ratio है, इन्हीं से आप निकाल लेते हो कि कितने ज़्यादा क्या आएंगे, कितने ज़्यादा number of recombinants produce होंगे. What would be the number of, what would be the distance between the two genes? The distance between the genes can be calculated by the percentage of the recombinants which are being produced. हम देखिए इन दोनों का जो परसेंटेज है इससे पता लगा लेंगे कितना डिस्टेंस है इस P और L जीन के बीच में. So here now the distance can be tabulated as, how can we tabulate the distance? Distance can be tabulated in the following manner. The distance in between the genes, just taking another pen of black color. Okay, hence calculating the distance, hence distance in between genes, is equal to number of recombinant divided by total number of recombinant divided by total number of offsprings into 100. Into 100. This is how it is being calculated. तो इसे calculations हमें इस तरीके से करनी होती है कि हम number of recombinants को calculate कर सकें. Okay. No problem. So this is distance between the genes can be calculated by using this particular formula. हम इस फॉर्मूले को यूज करके डिस्टेंस निकाल सकते हैं. और बेटा इसी फॉर्मूले को जब हम यूज करते हैं ना तब हम डिस्टेंस ही कैलकुलेट करते हैं अलग अलग एक्सपेरिमेंट्स में. मैं डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन पे आना चाहूंगा और क्वेश्चन पे आके आप लोगों को इस क्वेश्चंस को समझाना चाहूंगा. ओके, आई वुड बी जस्ट एक्सपेक्टिंग. ओके, थैंक यू शुभ्रता. I would be just discussing the different types of questions that are being associated with the topic, and then we must be looking at all those different types of things. Okay, you can look here, just using the clearing the screen. No problem. Now you look here. See, exchange of genetic material leads to the formation of these types of recombinant. Now, how does that exchange of genetic material actually takes place, that we have to see? We always know that during meiosis, what is going to happen? During the first stage of the cell division, that is referred to as when the cell cycle is going on. When the cell cycle is going on, cell is present in the G1 stage. In the case of G1 stage, this is the type of cell that is present. This is G1 phase. Okay. Now, in the case of G1 phase, this cell has 2n by 2c, 2n by 2c amount of genetic material. G1, as this cell enters into another phase that is referred to as S phase, what happens in this case is that the cell undergoes modification. How the cell undergoes modification? The cell undergoes modification by the cell undergoes modification by synthesizing its own DNA. How it synthesizes its own DNA? It just doubles its own DNA. Okay. This is how the doubling of the genetic material is going to take place. Now, previously it was 2n by 2c. Now, the latestly it is 2n by 4c. Now the chromosomes are going to be segregated. When the chromosomes are going to be segregated, they can follow mitosis, cell division, or meiosis. Since we are always talking about the formation of different types of gametes, so gametes are being formed as a result of meiosis, cell division. As a result of meiosis, gametes are being produced. So now how the gamete formation is going to take place? So in the first case, the packaging of the prophase 1, the crossing over is going to take place. So I'm just going to design these two chromosomes differently from each other. Okay. This is how the chromosomes now will undergo a chiasmata formation when they will enter into the prophase stage. When they will be present in the prophase stage, packaging, prophase, packaging. When there is a packaging stage, then the crossing over is going to take place. When the crossing over chiasmata, this will be referred to as the chiasmata formation. Chiasmata, chiasmata formation. And this chiasmata formation takes place at a site where there is chi site. Chi site that is present. अगर काई साइट है तो यहाँ पर काइजमेटा का फॉर्मेशन होगा, अदरवाइज नहीं होगा. ये ही वो साइट होती है जिसे हम बोलते हैं क्रॉस ओवर हॉट स्पॉट इंस्टिगेटर सीक्वेंस. काई साइट इज क्रॉस ओवर हॉट स्पॉट इंस्टिगेटर सीक्वेंस. क्रॉस ओवर हॉट स्पॉट इंस्टिगेटर sequence. This is what is referred to as crossover hotspot instigator sequences. Okay. Later on, the exchange of genetic material is going to take place. Now, where the exchange of genetic material is going to take place and whether the two genes which are present, supposingly this has a gene that is referred to as an A gene. Another gene which is present is referred to as the B gene. Okay. Do these two genes are going to undergo crossing over or not? See, the probability when they will undergo crossing over, when they will not undergo crossing over. When they will undergo crossing over, then the type of gametic combinations that would be produced. See, this would be capital B and this would be capital A. This would be small b again, and this would be small a. One gamete will be produced from here, another will be produced from here. So I'm just writing if the combination, if crossing over occurs, if crossing over occurs, crossing over occurs. Then what you get? Then what you get is capital A, capital B. Another thing that you are going to get is अगर क्रॉसिंग ओवर हो जाता है तो कैपिटल ए कैपिटल बी मिल जाएगा आपको. और क्या मिल जाएगा? स्मॉल ए स्मॉल बी मिल जाएगा. और यू कैन ऑल्सो गेट कैपिटल बी and small b and capital A. Capital B, small a and small b, capital A. Capital A would come to this particular side because of the exchange. Then it would be capital A, small b. So these are the four different types of combinations that would be obtained. These two combinations will be parental type. ये दोनों क्या हो जाएंगे? ये हो जाएंगे parental. और ये कैसे हो जाएंगे भैया? ये दोनों हो जाएंगे, ये दोनों हो जाएंगे recombinant. These will be referred to as recombinant. Now, supposingly, if no crossing over occurs, if no crossing over occurs, Supposingly there is no crossing over, then what is going to happen? There would be capital A, capital B from this particular site. Another would be capital A, capital B. Here would be small a and small b. And another would be small a and small b. So these are the two that would be obtained. Both this will be obtained in the ratio of 1:1. So both of these are parental type. ये दोनों क्या हैं? ये दोनों ही parental type हैं. Okay, so what do you find from this particular thing is that it is the process of meiosis that leads to the generation of variations. Both of these are the variations which are being produced. So I have already described you in my first class. Genetics क्या होती है बेटा? Genetics is the study of heredity and variation. I've already described this through you. It is the study of heredity and variations. Heredity और variations अगर आप दोनों चीजों को पढ़ रहे हो तो उसी को तो आप genetics कहते हो. Okay, so that is what you are going to talk about. Genetics की genetics होती क्या है और genetics कैसे होती है ये हमें देखना था. तो genetics में heredity भी आती है और variations भी आते हैं. अगर आप heredity के बारे में बात करते हो तो हेरिडिटी और ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स हो गए. और अगर आप वेरिएशंस के बारे में बात करते हो तो बेटा वेरिएशंस में तो डिफरेंसेस आ जाते हैं ना. अब ये जो वेरिएशंस हैं ये दो तरीके के थे, याद करो. कंटिन्यूअस वेरिएशन एंड डिसकंटिन्यूअस वेरिएशन. कंटिन्यूअस वेरिएशंस वर द वेरिएशंस दैट वर बीइंग प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय कंटिन्यूअस क्रॉसेस. कंटिन्यूअस वेरिएशन. Another one is referred to as discontinuous. Continuous variation was being produced as a result of crossing over in between genes. In between genes. तो क्रॉसिंग ओवर जो होता है ना जीन्स के बीच में, उसकी वजह से जो क्रॉसिंग ओवर हो रही है उसे हम बोलते हैं कंटिन्यूअस क्रॉसिंग ओवर. Another one is referred to as discontinuous crossing over. Discontinuous variations are because of mutations. I've already described you all majority of the mutations. You can have a look at the lecture also. तो ये म्यूटेशंस की वजह से है डीए. तो मेजर कॉज ऑफ कंटिन्यूअस वेरिएशन क्या है? सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन, बिकॉज इट लीड्स टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ रिकॉम्बिनेशंस. प्लीज नोट द things along with me so that you are not being troubled. Now we are going to move forward and we are going to look at the other different types of modifications that could be produced in the genetic ratios because of linkage. Similarly, the linkage can take place in both the sex chromosome as well as autosomes. Just going to open a sheet in front of you. Just a second. New here. Can I have a whiteboard? So we are all having a whiteboard. Please come to class. So now we can look forward. In this whiteboard, we have to draw two different types. So we have to just classify the type of linkages. Okay. So here we are going to classify the linkages. हमने linkages को लिया और यहाँ पर हमने classify कर दिया है linkages को. दो पार्ट में हम classify कर देते हैं भाई linkages को. एक हो सकता है somatic linkages और एक हो सकता है बेटा gametic linkages. अगर मान लीजिए somatic cells involved हैं तो somatic linkage हो जाएगा. अगर gametic cells involved हैं then it would be referred to as a sex linkage. Okay, sex linkage. What do you mean by sex linkage? Sex linkage is a type of linkage that involves the sex chromosomes. It involves inheritance of genes, involves inheritance of the genes present on the sex chromosome. Inheritance of genes present on sex chromosome. Present on sex chromosome. इनहेरिटेंस ऑफ जीन्स होंगे जो सेक्स क्रोमोसोम पे है. दूसरे क्या होते हैं भाई? दूसरा हो सकता है ऑटोसोमल linkages. What do you mean by autosomal linkages? Autosomal linkages. Autosomal linkages refers to inheritance of genes, that are linked and are present over the autosomes. Then it is referred to as autosomal linkages. Okay. Hello. Am I audible and visible to you all or not? क्या मेरी आवाज सबको आ रही है? Hello. Am I audible and visible to you all? Okay. Thank you. No problem. Then we can continue with this particular thing. Then there could be this autosomal linkages involves autosomal genes, involves genes present on autosomes, genes present over the autosomes, present on the autosomes. This is referred to as autosomal linkage. When now we are going to talk about the sex linkage. Genes or somatic characters are located on sex chromosomes. There are several genes for the somatic characters that are actually located on the sex chromosome. Then the inheritance of those genes is referred to as sex-linked genes. Okay. So when, just a second. Yes, now we can write it out. When the genes for somatic characters are located on the sex chromosome, on the sex chromosomes, then such type of inheritance is called as sex linked genes. These are called as sex linked genes. Okay, these are the sex linked genes which are present. Now, how this sex linked genes, oh sorry, this is sex. If I could, if only I could alter it out. This is sex linked genes. No, I can't. Just a minute. This is called as sex linked genes. Now another one, now the sex linked genes can be categorized into the following categories. इन्हें हम categorize कर सकते हैं अलग अलग categories में. किस किस category में हम इन्हें categorize कर सकते हैं? अगर आप sex linkage के बारे में बात करेंगे तो हम लोग X linked genes के बारे में बात कर सकते हैं, हम लोग Y linked genes के बारे में बात कर सकते हैं. Now what is this X linked genes and what is this Y linked genes and how these X linked genes and Y linked genes are being classified and categorized? X linked genes क्या होते हैं और Y linked genes क्या होते हैं? तो अगर हम बात करते हैं X linked genes के बारे में और दूसरा अगर हम बात करते हैं बेटा वाई लिंक जीन्स के बारे में, वाई लिंक जीन्स. Now what are these X-linked genes, what are these Y-linked genes, that we have to talk about. X-linked genes are all present over the X chromosomes. They are being inherited from male and female. तो ये कहाँ पर होते हैं? Present on X chromosome. I should just draw it up. Just a second. These are present over X chromosome. We always know that inheritance is biparental. Inheritance is biparental. Biparental means it is being inherited from both mother as well as father. अगर दोनों जगह से ही इसका inheritance हो रहा है तो ये इसका inheritance कैसा हो जाता है? Biparental होता है. Y-linked genes only inherited through father. Only inherited through father. Through father. This is referred to as Y-linked inheritance. Okay, Y-linked inheritance is certain examples of the Y-linked inheritance. For example, human Y gene contains approximately 17 genes. 17 to 70 genes are present. 70 genes are present. Okay, these genes, two of the most common example of these genes include the testis determining factor TDF, which is referred to as testis determining factor. And another one is referred to as the hypertrichosis. 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 What do you mean by hypertrichosis? Hypertrichosis refers to the condition of presence of hairs over the ear. अगर कानों के ऊपर बाल हैं तो उसे बोलते हैं hypertrichosis condition. Testis is the formation of testis. Hypertrichosis, presence of hairs over the ears. Okay, whereas the X chromosome contain thousands of genes. A human X chromosome, for example, human X chromosome contain 800 to 1000 genes. Okay, so these are also very large number of genes are present over the X chromosome. One thing which is of utmost importance is that X chromosome is essentially required for life. X chromosome even encodes, even encodes, encodes some housekeeping genes, some housekeeping genes which are important for life, some housekeeping genes that are of utmost importance, that are of utmost importance. Okay, so what happens with this now? For example, XX, for example, X0 individual can survive if you have 44 chromosomes like this and you have an X0, such individual will survive due to Turner syndrome, but this individual is going to survive. Okay, the individual with 45 44 plus XXY could also survive, whereas the individual who has 44, that is autosomes, plus XXX could also survive. ये इंडिविजुअल भी सर्वाइव हो जाएगा, लेकिन 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 किसी भी इंडिविजुअल के पास में अगर बेटा ऐसा हुआ ना 44 plus Y0, such type of individual is simultaneously is instantly going to die off. Such type of individual will instantly die off, instantly dies off. इसकी तुरंत मौत हो जाएगी, इसकी तुरंत मौत हो जाएगी, तुरंत ही ये पर्सन की मौत होने वाली है, क्योंकि इसके पास में एक हाउसकीपिंग जीन नहीं है, और हाउसकीपिंग जीन एसेंशियली रिक्वायर्ड होता है बेटा लाइफ को सस्टेन करने के लिए. ओके, आई कलर इन केस ऑफ ड्रोसोफिला, सम एग्जांपल, आई कलर इन द केस ऑफ ड्रोसोफिला, रेड आई, आई कलर ऑफ ड्रोसोफिला, ड्रोसोफिला की लाल और सफेद आंखें, आई कलर ऑफ ड्रोसोफिला is being controlled by these genes. Okay, then there could be dominant and the recessive ones. There are other different types of characters that are also being controlled by the X chromosome, and those characters are the gene for color blindness. For example, gene for color blindness, gene for color blindness. Okay, so this is gene for the color blindness. For sickles, for this hemophilia, hemo, just had to extend this, hemophilia, etc. All these are being inherited on the X chromosome. Okay, so these are some of the characters that are being inherited. Now we must understand how the inheritance of different genes takes place and what happens in the case of लिंकेज एंड क्रॉसिंग ओवर. मैंने अभी तक आप लोगों को ये सब चीजें बता दी हैं, लिंकेज और क्रॉसिंग ओवर के फॉर्मूले बता दिए हैं. एडिशनल पॉइंट अबाउट लिंकेज एंड क्रॉसिंग ओवर, आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, such type of arrangement in which dominant genes are on the same chromosome and recessive are on the other chromosome, then such type of arrangement is referred to as the cis arrangement. देखिए dominant genes एक पे हैं और recessive एक पे हैं, तो इसको हम arrangement को क्या कह देंगे, cis arrangement. When the dominant genes are on opposite side of the chromosomes of the homologous chromosome, then such type of arrangement is referred to as ट्रांस. ये डोमिनेंट जीन्स अपोजिट साइड पे हैं, तो इसे हम ट्रांस कह देंगे और इसे हम सिस कह देंगे. एनी डाउट? सिस इज द टर्म व्हिच इज बीइंग यूज्ड फॉर कपलिंग. ओके, so the parental type combination is always an indicator about the cis type, and the offsprings in formation of trans configuration in the case of the chromosome indicate that there is a crossing over that had occurred in between the parental type. अगर parental type में crossing over होगा, then only the trans conformation will be produced as a result of crossing over, due to crossing over. Okay, then only altered conformations are being produced. Okay, so in this case you can say that fourth, there are four different cases which might be present. So there can be, first, to score the occurrence of new genetic combinations, the genetic arrangement of the parents must be at least double heterozygous. Okay, then second, double heterozygous can be of two different conformations. They can be cis, they can be trans. Okay, fourth, percentage of recombination denote complete linkage, and a value of 50% indicate that genes are either on different chromosomes or are far apart on the same chromosome, then the overall the number of even and odd crossing over between the sites are the same. That means the frequency of crossing over, the frequency of crossing over should be less than or equivalent to 50%. पिछली बार एक क्वेश्चन भी कराया था जिससे आप लोगों ने गलत कर दिया था, तो वो क्वेश्चन आप जाके प्रीवियस वीडियो में देख भी सकते हैं. द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ क्रॉसिंग ओवर इज ऑलवेज लेस देन और इक्विवेलेंट टू 50%. द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ क्रॉसिंग ओवर मींस फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ रिकॉम्बिनेशन. तो चाहे क्रॉसिंग बोले हम, चाहे हम रिकॉम्बिनेशन बोले, तो दोनों की फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या होती है? दोनों की फ्रीक्वेंसी लेस देन 50% होती है. It is always less than 50%. Okay, is this clear to you all? एंड फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ पेरेंटल टाइप, अगर हम पेरेंटल टाइप के बारे में बात करें तो पेरेंटल टाइप की फ्रीक्वेंसी तो 50% से लेके कहां तक हो सकती है? 100% तक हो सकती है, क्योंकि पेरेंटल टाइप तो बेटा ज्यादा होते ही हैं. अगर हम क्रॉस करा रहे थे यहाँ पर, तो आपने देखा ना यहाँ पर कौन ज्यादा बन रहा था? पेरेंटल टाइप ज्यादा बन रहे थे और रिकॉम्बिनेशन टाइप कम बन रहे थे. अगर मेंडेलियन जेनेटिक्स भी लगा दोगे ना, तो यहाँ पर 1:1:1:1 का रेशियो आ जाएगा. और अगर बेटा 1:1:1:1 का भी रेशियो आ गया, तब भी 50% पेरेंटल रहे और 50% रिकॉम्बिनेंट बन गए. तो रिकॉम्बिनेंट कभी भी 50% से ज्यादा नहीं बन सकते. अगर 50% से ज्यादा रिकॉम्बिनेंट आ रहे हैं, इसका मतलब क्या है? वो रिकॉम्बिनेंट नहीं है, वो पेरेंटल टाइप है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, I am now going to give you some questions and you will have to calculate that what is the arrangement in the parents, okay, whether it is cis or whether it is trans. Okay, तो आपको सिस और ट्रांस यानी कि और बी ऑप्शंस में से कुछ क्वेश्चंस दिए जाएंगे. आपको उन क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करके मुझे अभी के अभी आंसर्स बताने हैं. यू हैव टू टेल मी द आंसर्स. ओके, सी क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. ओके, आई एम गोइंग टू ask you four different questions. Okay, so if AA BB plant species forms gamete, plant species forms gametes in the following ratio, forms gamete in the following ratio, gamete in the following ratio. इनके अगर गैमीट बने हैं और ये रेशियो आपको मिल जाता है, मान लीजिए आपको रेशियो क्या मिला, जरा देख लेते हैं. कैपिटल ए स्मॉल बी, स्मॉल ए कैपिटल बी, कैपिटल ए कैपिटल बी, स्मॉल ए स्मॉल बी. दिस इज 30%, this is 30%, this is 20% and this is 20%. ये आ गया भाई रेशियो. अगर आपको सॉरी, दिस इज द रेशियो दैट हैज बीन ऑब्टेन. ये वो रेशियो है जो ऑब्टेन हो चुका है. नाउ व्हाट कैन यू डू विद दिस रेशियो? कैन यू कैलकुलेट what is the arrangement of genes over the chromosome? It is cis type or parental type. Describe the genes over the describe the arrangement of genes. Describe the arrangement of genes over chromosome. Tell me, it is cis arrangement या trans arrangement? क्रोमोसोम्स के ऊपर जीन का अरेंजमेंट कैसा होगा? सिस होगा या ट्रांस होगा? अगर आप इसके क्रोमोसोम के ऊपर अरेंजमेंट देखें, then we have to look for here. Those who have not answered, Ankit, Hiba, Achal Shukla, Niharika, Shubhangi Saini, Subrata, Yash, those who have not answered, they must provide the correct आंसर. जिन लोगों ने आंसर नहीं दिया है उनको करेक्ट आंसर देने की जरूरत है. अब उनके करेक्ट आंसर में आप क्या क्या चीजें पढ़ने वाले हो, जरा सोचो. देखो बेटा, कौन सा ज्यादा आ रहा है? ये ज्यादा आ रहा है, यानी कि ये पेरेंटल टाइप है. और ये कैसे हैं? ये रिकॉम्बिनेंट टाइप है. सो वी कैन कैलकुलेट दैट दिस इज द पेरेंटल टाइप. ओके, दिस इज पेरेंटल टाइप. ये है पेरेंटल टाइप. और ये क्या है? बाकी जो बच्चे वो क्या है? Those are referred to as the recombinant type. So when you have the parental type like these genes, then we can draw the diagram like this. Okay, this would be capital A, and small b, another would be small a and capital B. तो बेटा ये कौन सा अरेंजमेंट हो गया जरा बताओ? ये हो गया ट्रांस अरेंजमेंट. Okay, so those who have given the answer as trans arrangement is absolutely correct. लेकिन जिन लोगों ने cis arrangement दिया है उनका आंसर absolutely wrong है. तो आपको सोचना पड़ता है बेटा, ऐसे नहीं होता कि कोई भी आंसर आप दे दें. Okay, now I am going to give you another question and in the next question you have to solve it out. अब आपको दूसरा क्वेश्चन दिया जा रहा है, आपको इस दूसरे क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करना है. Supposingly I gave you another question, just taking another color. See, question number second. If two pure line plants, two pure line plants, two pure line plants, those pure line plants are AA, BB is crossed with small a, small a, small b, small b. The F1, the F2 phenotype, the the F1 phenotype type is crossed with recessive parent, and the ratio of the gamete obtained is जो रेशियो आया गैमीट्स के जो जिससे गैमीट ऑब्टेन हुए वो रेशियो क्या आ गया? द रेशियो दैट इज बीइंग ऑब्टेन्ड इज द फॉलोइंग. ओके, ए ए बी बी, ए ए बी बी is to a capital B small b is to a b b, and the ratio that has been obtained is 30%, 30%, 20 and 20%. Can you calculate the type of arrangement of genes? Type of arrangement. Can you calculate the type of arrangement? Type of arrangement क्या होगा? किसने सही आंसर दिया? Let's see. The ratio of no, it is not the ratio of gamete. It is the ratio of offspring obtained. Is the ratio of offspring. Shivani, you are correct. Offspring obtained is this. This is the ratio. Can you now tell me the arrangement? Whether it is cis or whether it is trans? Anyone? Okay, majority of the students have given answer. Yes, type of arrangement in parents. Definitely it is cis. You can solve this out. आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं बड़े आराम से. देखिए जिनका सीक्वेंस ज्यादा है, जिनका रेशियो ज्यादा है, उनके जैसे ही पेरेंट्स होंगे. भाई एक तो रिसेसिव है, तो एक जब रिसेसिव है तो रिसेसिव वाले के जीन को तो आप हटाते ही चले जाएं, क्योंकि रिसेसिव पेरेंट के साथ में क्रॉस किया गया है. तो भाई ये मैंने इन सबको हटा दिया तो ये रिसेसिव वाले हट गए. अब आपके इसमें अरेंजमेंट क्या बनता है? कैपिटल ए और कैपिटल बी. भाई ये कितना होता है? ये होता है 30% is to capital A is to small b is 20%. Small a is to capital B is 20%. And small b is 30%. तो ये होता है भैया रेशियो. ओके, तो अब अगर पेरेंटल टाइप देखोगे तो पेरेंटल टाइप देखो, कैपिटल ए कैपिटल बी एक क्रोमोसोम पे होंगे इसलिए तो इसमें ज्यादा गए हैं, और स्मॉल बी स्मॉल ए एक क्रोमोसोम पे होंगे. तो अरेंजमेंट कैसा हो गया? सिस अरेंजमेंट. दिस इज रेफर्ड टू एज सिस अरेंजमेंट. कैपिटल ए कैपिटल बी ऑन वन क्रोमोसोम, small a and small b on another. Cis arrangement. Arrange This is how you can calculate whether the parents have cis arrangement or have trans arrangement. Okay. Now, can you calculate also the distance in between the genes? आप दो genes के बीच में क्या distance को भी calculate कर सकते हैं? Yes, we can definitely calculate the distance in between these two genes. The distance between A and B will be 40 centimorgan apart. A और B के बीच में जो distance होगा वो कितना centimorgan apart हो जाएगा? The distance between 40 A and B will be 40 centimorgan. ये कितना हो जाएगा? 40 centimorgan apart. This would be the major distance in between the genes. Here, because these are 20-20%, again 20% is recombinant, 20% is recombinant. Again, in this case also, the distance between A and B gene was 40%. कोई डाउट है? अब देखिए ये 40% निकाला कैसे जाएगा? इनके नंबर दे दिए जाएंगे, ऐसे नहीं दिया जाएगा आपके पास 30 है, 20 है या 30 है, ऐसे दीजिएगा 300 है, ये 250 है, ये 248 है, ये 30, ये भी 300 है, तो आपको उन्हें ऐड करना पड़ेगा. चलिए ऐसे क्वेश्चंस हम लोग करके देखते हैं. लेट अस सॉल्व ऑल सच टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम पाथफाइंडर. वी विल गो टू पाथफाइंडर एंड सॉल्व डायरेक्टली द क्वेश्चंस. ओके. So this is what I have first telling you, and this is the formula that is being obtained, and this is recombination frequency equals to total number of recombinant divided by total number of offspring into 100. This is referred to as calculation of recombination frequency. Okay. Now, how many number of linkage groups are present? We always know that males are being written in the format 22 autosomes plus an X chromosome and a Y chromosome. मेल को हमेशा 22 autosomes, X chromosome और एक Y chromosome के साथ में होते हैं. So that means in the case of males there are 24 linkage groups which are present. In the case of female, when you talk about there are 22 autosomes, there are 2 X chromosomes which are present. So that number of linkage groups that are present is equivalent to 23 linkage groups. कितने linkage groups हैं भाई? 23 linkage group है. How many linkage groups are present? There are 23 linkage groups that are present. So these are those 23 linkage groups. ये वो 23 linkage group present होते हैं. These are the linkage groups that are present. Another thing, that is genetic mapping. Now this genetic mapping can be used to calculate the distance in between the genes, and this has been done by a scientist who was known as Alfred Sturtevant. So it was Alfred Sturtevant who used the frequency of crossing over between two genes to prepare the first genetic map of X chromosome of Drosophila melanogaster. तो पहला genetic map X chromosome का किसने बनाया? It was being made by Alfred Sturtevant, who worked over Drosophila melanogaster and made the first genetic map. So he was the first person to make the genetic map. Okay. Then there were two major aspects of the genetic map that were being obtained. The two major aspects of the genetic map that was being obtained were the determination of linear order in which the genes are present over the genome, the determination of distance in between the genes. दो चीजें पता लगाई जाती हैं जेनेटिक मैप से. क्या ऑर्डर है जीन्स का, the determination of the linear order or in which the genes were present over the genetic map with respect to one another, and the distance in between the genes was also being tabulated. Genes के बीच में distance भी पता लगाई जाती है और order of genes भी पता लगाए जाते हैं. So when you look at the genes ना, okay, when you look at the genes, okay, see, this is the chromosome. Then the order or sequence of the genes is being determined. कि gene का order क्या होगा? A 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, something like that. That what is the exact order of genes, what is the distance in between the two different types of genes, that can also be tabulated with the help of genetic mapping. Genetic mapping से हम distance भी calculate कर सकते हैं, भी tabulate कर सकते हैं genes के बीच में. So here we can use this. So map distance in between the genes could be calculated as number of recombinant divided by total number of offsprings into 100. This is referred to as calculation of genetic frequency or map distance. Okay. You look here. You look here. There is a chromosomal gene, that is there is a cross that has been made. This is capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B crossed with the small a, small a, small b, small b. What you got is that there is a capital A and a capital B and a small and a small b. You obtained a ratio that is capital A small a, capital B small b, and the following ratios are being obtained. Okay. Now this offspring which has been obtained is being test cross. You get a parental type 90% and you get recombinant 10%. Which is the parental type? Capital A, capital B, capital A, small b, indicating that the parental type is cis arrangement. Okay, this arrangement is called as cis arrangement. Okay, और यहाँ पर क्या है, ये रिकॉम्बिनेंट टाइप बहुत ही कम बने हैं, तो ये सिस अरेंजमेंट में प्रेजेंट होते हैं. अगर आप सिस अरेंजमेंट को क्रोमोसोम्स के ऊपर बनाएंगे तो क्रोमोसोम्स के ऊपर इस तरीके से बन जाएगा. यहाँ पर क्या बन जाएगा? कैपिटल ए. यहाँ पर क्या बन जाएगा? कैपिटल बी. यहाँ पर क्या बन जाएगा? स्मॉल ए. और यहाँ पर क्या बन जाएगा? स्मॉल बी. दिस इज हाउ द अरेंजमेंट विल बी मेड. ओके, any doubt, any problem? Okay, the distance between the two genes A and B is dependent upon the frequency of crossing over. The complete frequency of crossing over in between the genes is 10%. दोनों के बीच में frequency of crossing over कितना है? 10%. तो भैया इनके बीच में distance कितना हो जाएगा? Distance भी हो जाएगा 10%. This would be the distance that would be produced in between the two genes. Any doubt if you have? Okay. Now, see this. This is 10 centimorgan apart. Now, the genetic mapping from the 2-point crossover. How the 2-point crossover genetic maps are being made, and what is this 2-point crossover? Now, Sturtevant gave the phenomena or illustrated the entire sequence of genes present over the chromosomes by taking not only two different genes. For example, this is capital A, okay, and there would be another copy of the other chromosome that will be present, okay. So these two are the copies of the homologous chromosome. Say this is chromosome number one copy, chromosome number one, another copy. And then there are two copies of the chromosome number second. Okay, this is capital A, this is also capital A. There is another gene which is present. Then there is the third one. Okay, this is capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B, capital C, and this is also capital C. But here you have a small a small b, and a small c. And on the other chromosome you still have small a, small b, and a small c. Okay, now the process of crossing over is going to take place. Then there are two possible crossing over that can take place in between a and b. A और B के बीच में दो possible crossing over हो सकते हैं. अगर दो possible crossing over हो जाएंगे, then such type of situation is referred to as the double crossover. Please do consider it from here till here only. केवल इन दोनों क्रोमोसोम्स को देखो, अगर दो बार लगातार क्रॉसिंग ओवर हो जाते हैं, then the condition is referred to as double crossing over or 2-point crossing over. Okay, this condition is called as DCO. DCO occurs when two crosses, when two crossover occurs simultaneously adjacent to each other. Adjacent to each other. When two crossover occur simultaneously and adjacent to each other, then the condition is referred to as DCO. Now, how to solve these DCO questions? So Sturtevant gave an information firstly about the 2.1 single point crossover, that is the crossing over was taking place in between A and B. We have seen that in the case of dihybrid, this one was the dihybrid, A and B genes were being involved. But now, instead of taking just two genes, he predicted that we can also take three genes. Firstly, we can make a cross between first and second. Secondly, we can make a cross between second and third. And thirdly, we can make a cross in between first, second and third. Okay, so देखिए क्रॉस उसने क्या क्या बोले, उसने बोला कि हम इस तरीके से क्रॉसेस को करा सकते हैं. पहले हम पहले दूसरे में क्रॉस करा लें, फिर दूसरे तीसरे में करा लें, फिर उसके बाद में पहले दूसरे तीसरे में तीनों में करा लें. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आप क्रोमोसोम्स को देखते हैं तो पहले वाले जीन्स के बीच में क्रॉस करा लो, पहले और दूसरे के बीच में क्रॉस करा लो और इनका एक पेयर बना लो. दूसरी बार पे उसने बोला दूसरे और तीसरे के बीच में क्रॉस करा लो और इनका एक पेयर बना लो, और तीसरी बार इन तीनों को एक साथ में ले लो और इनका एक पेयर बना दो. Then we can actually calculate the distance in between the genes. Okay, is this clear to you all? दिस इज अ टीडियस वन, ये थोड़ा सा टिपिकल हो गया है, लेकिन क्या ये क्लियर है? देखिए पहले पहले इन दोनों को क्रॉस कराया, यानी कि ए और बी को क्रॉस कराया, फिर बी और सी को क्रॉस कराया, फिर एबीसी को, तीनों को क्रॉस करा दिया। और जब दोनों क्रॉस लगातार साथ में हो रहे होंगे, यानी कि यहाँ पर भी क्रॉस हो रहा है, यहाँ पर भी क्रॉस हो रहा है, तो उस चीज को बोलते हैं 2 point क्रॉस ओवर। द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ 2 point क्रॉस ओवर इज क्वाइट लो। सपोजिंगली द क्रॉसिंग ओवर परसेंटेज बिटवीन ए एंड बी इज ओनली 10%. Crossing over frequency is 10% in between A and B. In between B and C, it is 5%. Okay. So that means frequency of DCO कितना हो जाएगा? Of double crossover कितना हो जाएगा पता है? 5% into 10%. 5% into 10%. Okay. So this becomes very, very low. This is very less. 0 into 100. Okay. So this becomes equivalent to 0.5%. 0.5%. तो ये आ जाती है फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ क्रॉसिंग ओवर। तो फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ क्रॉसिंग ओवर बहुत कम होती थी, आपको 11th-12th में नहीं बताया गया क्योंकि वैल्यू बहुत कम होती है, इसे इग्नोर कर दिया जाता है। बट नाउ वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट that how the distance in between the genes can be calculated, can be determined by determining the frequency of the 3-point crossover. See, this is what sir has described in this particular diagram. Sir is saying that Strutt event is going to predict that when A and B are undergoing crossing over, then there is this condition that could be produced. Then there could be another condition when B and C will be undergoing crossing over. देखो A और B में crossing over हो गया तो small a यहाँ पर आ जाएगा, small a capital B capital C। देखो small a capital B capital C, स्मॉल ए यानी कि ये वाला पार्ट यहाँ पर चला गया, ये वाला पार्ट ऊपर चला जाएगा, तो कैपिटल ए स्मॉल बी स्मॉल सी ये चला गया। तो दिस इज सिंगल पॉइंट क्रॉस ओवर। इसे क्या बोलते हैं? सिंगल पॉइंट क्रॉस ओवर। दिस इज सिंगल पॉइंट क्रॉस ओवर। सिंगल पॉइंट क्रॉस ओवर। Single point crossover. Here, when the crossover can take place at two different points, then it is called as DCO, double point crossover. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is also single point crossover because there is only a single crossing over that is being involved. So this is referred to as SCO, and that is between B and C. So it would be capital A, capital B, small c. Okay. Small a, small b, capital C. This is being obtained. Now there is two different crossing over. This is single crossing over. Here SCO, SCO, and another SCO. When both the SCO and SCO are going to take place, I should write this in proper orientation, in proper manner. So this is SCO, 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 two SCO taking place, and that is why it is referred to as DCO, double crossover. Okay. And here the center part. Now note what happens in the case of double crossover. In the case of double crossover, it is always that the center part of the chromosome is being exchanged. ये part exchange हो जाएगा बेटा अगर तुम double crossover करा रहे हो तो ये वाला part गया। ठीक है, डबल क्रॉसओवर यहाँ से क्रॉस हुआ तो ये यहाँ पर पहुंच गया, फिर से क्रॉस हो गया, तो इट इज समथिंग लाइक दिस। इट इज समथिंग लाइक दिस। डबल क्रॉसओवर कुछ ऐसे होता है। ठीक है, ये होता है बेटा डबल क्रॉसओवर। तो कैपिटल ए के बाद में क्या आ जाएगा? स्मॉल बी। स्मॉल बी के साथ में क्या आ जाएगा? कैपिटल सी। यहाँ पर क्या आ जाएगा? स्मॉल ए के बाद में कैपिटल बी और कैपिटल बी के साथ में स्मॉल सी। दिस इज हाउ DCO is being obtained. Okay. If we were to perform a test cross of the F1, we would expect this ratio. Now, please solve these types of questions. Now, this is the double crossover frequency. Now, see, this is double crossover. Just try to find the parental combination, whether it is cis, whether it is trans, and what is the arrangement that is present. देखिए, ये double crossover होगा. Frequency, I have already told you that the frequency of double crossover is the lowest. Double crossover की frequency हमेशा सबसे कम होती है. तो जरा ध्यान से देखेंगे सभी लोग बहुत ध्यान से देखेंगे। क्वेश्चन आना फिक्स्ड है, क्वेश्चन आएगा ही आएगा इस टॉपिक में से। यहां पर ध्यान से देखिए, ये है DCO की फ्रीक्वेंसी 8 और 5, क्योंकि सबसे कम है ये वैल्यू, तो ये डबल क्रॉसओवर ही होगा। और पेरेंटल टाइप कौन से होंगे? जो सबसे ज्यादा हैं। सी दिस, these are present in abundance, so these are the parental type. Just try to arrange a gene in the middle. किसी एक जीन को बीच में रखो जिससे पेरेंटल टाइप बन जाए। देखो क्या लिखा है, ABC और पेरेंटल टाइप को मिलाओ, किस पेरेंटल टाइप के साथ में ये मिल रहे हैं? ये वाला किस पेरेंटल टाइप के साथ में मिल रहा है? मुझे साफ साफ दिखा इस पेरेंटल टाइप के साथ में मिल रहा है। और स्मॉल ए स्मॉल बी एंड कैपिटल सी, स्मॉल ए स्मॉल बी कैपिटल सी किस पेरेंटल टाइप के साथ में मिल रहे हैं? ये इस पेरेंटल टाइप के साथ में मिल रहा है। किसी भी केस को ले लो, फर्स्ट टाइम टेकिंग केस वन, when this is going to match with the parental type, then which gene will be present in center? कौन सा जीन सेंटर में प्रेजेंट होगा बताओ? ए बी सी में से कौन सा जीन चेंज हो रहा है? सी चेंज हो रहा है ना, यानी कि डबल क्रॉसओवर से सी ऐसा बन गया है, तो इसका मतलब सी बीच में होगा, यानी कि पेरेंटल टाइप में कैसा कॉम्बिनेशन होगा? ए सी बी। दूसरे पेरेंटल टाइप में कैसा होगा? ए सी स्मॉल सी एंड स्मॉल बी। आ गया आंसर, यही होता है आंसर, ये हो गया। This will give you 4 marks in CSR, 4 marks question in CSR as well as in IIT JAM. ये मिल गए आपको 4 मार्क्स। बस इतना ही करना है। कोई डाउट है? पेरेंटल टाइप को देखना है, पेरेंटल टाइप को देखना है, ध्यान से देखना है पेरेंटल टाइप को और डबल क्रॉसओवर को। प्लीज लुक हियर, डबल क्रॉसओवर की फ्रीक्वेंसी सबसे छोटी होती है बेटा। मैं केस सेकंड ले रहा हूं, दोबारा से देखिए, सबसे कम फ्रीक्वेंसी किसकी है? 5 और 8 की है। तो अब मैं केस सेकंड ले रहा हूं, हाउ वी आइडेंटिफाई जीन ऑर्डर। यस आई एम टेलिंग यू ना, देखो तो सही, इस वाले 8 को ले लिया। कौन पूछना चाहता है? अंकित जी अगर आप पूछना चाहते हैं तो सुनिए जरा, मैंने 8 को ले लिया है, और निहारिका जी आप भी सुनिए। इसको कंपेयर किया, भैया ये और ये ही तो आपस में मिल रहे हैं। और भाई इसको इन दोनों के साथ में कंपेयर करो, किससे मिल रहा है? इसके साथ में मिल रहा है कि नहीं? स्मॉल ए स्मॉल बी स्मॉल सी, स्मॉल ए स्मॉल बी कैपिटल सी, तो सी ही तो अंतर है, स्मॉल ए स्मॉल बी तो मिल रहा है। तो बेटा डबल क्रॉस ओवर में जिसके अंदर चेंज होता है ना, वो सेंटर में होता है। So this is present in center. That means this sequence will be present in the form of A capital C small b. या कैसे होगा? इसका उल्टा कर दे, स्मॉल बी कैपिटल सी स्मॉल ए, क्योंकि देखो बीच में आ गया ना, ये डबल क्रॉस ओवर का डबल क्रॉस ओवर करा दो, पेरेंटल टाइप बन जाना चाहिए। अगर मेरे को डबल क्रॉस ओवर से पेरेंटल टाइप बनाना है तो कैसे बनाऊंगा यार? इन्हीं का तो क्रॉस ओवर कराऊंगा। देख कैपिटल सी ये रहा, और दूसरा डबल क्रॉस ओवर कहां पर हो गया? कैपिटल ए स्मॉल सी कैपिटल बी, करा दे डबल क्रॉसओवर। ले, ये डबल क्रॉसओवर से ही तो बने थे, तो ये डबल क्रॉसओवर से जब इन्हें इनका डबल क्रॉसओवर कराओगे तो पेरेंटल टाइप बन जाएगा। क्या बन गया? स्मॉल ए स्मॉल सी स्मॉल बी, पेरेंटल टाइप बन गया ना, डबल क्रॉसओवर करा दिया। डबल क्रॉसओवर का डबल क्रॉसओवर करा दोगे तो भैया पेरेंटल टाइप बन जाता है, कैपिटल ए कैपिटल सी कैपिटल बी। एनी डाउट? Any doubt that you have? This is the DCO of double crossover. Aman. So this is DCO of double crossover. Double crossover produces parental type. Produces parental type. ये पेरेंटल टाइप को प्रोड्यूस कर देता है। तो अगर डबल क्रॉसओवर का डबल क्रॉसओवर कराओगे तो पेरेंटल टाइप आ जाएगा। हाँ भाई, जिसे नहीं समझ में आया प्लीज डू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ एंड आस्क मी टू सो दैट आई कैन अनम्यूट यू एंड एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू। निहारिका जी, शिवानी चितकारा, शुभांगी सैनी, हिबा।
सर समझ में आ गया।
आ गया बेटा? निहारिका नहीं आया?
आ गया।
ओके, थैंक यू। एनीवन एल्स? Clear? Achal Shukla, thank you beta. So this is double crossover. So when the double crossover is being made to crossover, then it will lead to the formation of the parental type. Now the distance between the genes A and B can be calculated as, now you get the ratio na, A, C and B. Now you calculate which is the single crossover. This is the single crossover between C and B. Okay, ये C और B के बीच में सिंगल क्रॉसओवर है, तो C और B के बीच में सिंगल क्रॉसओवर है, C और B के बीच में। अगर मेरे को डिस्टेंस निकालनी है, मान लो मेरे को डिस्टेंस निकालनी है A और B के बीच में, मेरे को डिस्टेंस को टेबुलेट करना है, that what is the distance in between A and B. The distance in between A and B can be effectively tabulated using the following conditions. So okay, distance between A and B, distance between A and B equals to number of single crossover between A and B plus number of double crossover divided by total number of offsprings into 100. दे रखा है, लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है। into 100. See this, how it is being calculated? It is being calculated in this particular manner. ये आ गई डिस्टेंस, ए सी भी निकाला था ना, ए और सी के बीच में कितना आ गया, सॉरी ये लंबा हो गया, तो ए और सी के बीच में कितना आ जाएगा, इट इज द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द ए एंड सी विल बी इक्विवेलेंट टू 17.9, ये हो जाएगा 17.9, और बिटवीन बी एंड सी कितना हो जाएगा, व्हाट वुड बी द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन बी एंड सी, इट वुड बी 7 सेंटीमीटर, ये 7 सेंटीमीटर, ये 17.9, और दोनों को जोड़ा जरा आप जोड़ोगे तो दिस वुड बी 24 सेंटीमीटर, 24.5, that is distance between A to B will be equivalent to 24.9 centimorgan. Any doubt? Now you just try to calculate these questions now. This is the questions which is, this is the question which is given, this is another, how to calculate the gene order, another question is being given. So many different types of questions have been framed. We would be starting from our next class about interference and coincidence. I will be sharing all the questions of DCO in your group. Kindly go through them, kindly solve them, and we can start with the next topic in interference and coincidence from tomorrow. Okay, so sorry, it has been a long class. We will have a break of 20 minutes. From 9:45 we will start our next class. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye. If you have any problem, you can send it to me in the group.